How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is SquidgyTV and we're back with some more NBA 2K14 Cleveland Cavaliers MyGM mode gameplay. And guys, this game against the Houston Rockets was probably the best game I've ever played in my NBA 2K career, if you would say that. But seriously, people, craziness went down. The amount of lobs that were thrown were just unbelievable. It's just stressful. But seriously, guys, going into free agency, it's only been like, what, the first 2 days into free agency, and there's already been a bunch of really good key signings, such as launch. Oh, here we go. Wait up for this. Boom! Get that out of here, James Harden. No, thank you, not in our paint. I had to go back and replay that. I was going crazy. But look at the defense right here as we're going to get the jam with Paul George as he gets that one to go. But seriously, man, Sean Livingston to the Golden State Warriors on a 3-year, $16 million contract. Honestly, I mean, he played really well last year for the Nets, but I don't know if he earned 16 mil over 3 years. That's just my opinion. I mean, 3 years, 12 million would probably suit him better, but I don't know, man. Whatever Golden State are trying to do, I mean, they are trying to make a contender. I mean, I don't know where they're supposed to go from now on. I mean, I don't know how they're supposed to improve other than getting Kevin Love right now. I mean, they were the 6th seed this year. Look at that lob. But yeah, guys, in my opinion, they are kind of stuck in neutral. I mean, they're stuck with that Iguodala contract. He certainly didn't live up to expectations last year. Hit a few awesome game winners, but other than that, I mean, good defense. I mean, Steph Curry, I mean, he definitely took that extra leap last year. But still, I mean, how are they supposed to overtake teams like the Rockets, the Clippers, the Spurs, the Thunder over in the West? I mean, it's just so stacked, and I feel for those teams over in the West because, what, Golden State would have been like the 2nd seed last year in the East. But there's nothing you can do about that. I mean, all we can really hope for is Adam Silver to be an absolute beast and go ahead and just take out conferences, pretty much just have the best 16 teams. That's what I believe should happen. A lot of people disagree. You know, some people still want the divisions and stuff like that. Go ahead, keep your divisions. But I mean, if we could just have the best 16 teams in the playoffs, that would be so good in my opinion. So here we go now with Kyrie Irving on the fast break, and for some reason that was the assist of the game. You watch, man, after the 3rd quarter, for some reason they put that as the assist of the game when there were a ton of awesome plays before that, as PG knocks down that 3. Now getting to some other really awesome free agents, man. Kyle Lowry, obviously, man, had a talk to the Raptors just today, and apparently he's going to make a short decision. So honestly, I think he's probably going to stay over there in Toronto. I mean, for the Raptors fans, I mean, it's great that your team's doing alright, but like, I don't know. I mean, I kind of wish, like, if I was a Raptors fan personally, I probably would have wished that they would have just maybe been a little bit worse and got a higher draft pick. Because right now, man, I just don't see the Raptors going anywhere, especially in the playoffs. I mean, what, get the 4th or 3rd seed, somewhere around there, and then get knocked out in, I don't know, maybe the Eastern Conference Finals if they can make that. But other than that, man, they are not a championship team. So I'm not really sure. They're kind of stuck in neutral like the Warriors. Not as bad, obviously, because the Warriors have Steph Curry. They have some awesome players over there, but I mean, I just don't know. I mean, the NBA's kind of just stuck around a few teams. I mean, Carmelo Anthony, if he went to the Heat, then I'm basically giving up. You know, I mean, if Carmelo actually did end up going to the Heat, I mean, I don't really see that happening, but it actually, you know, like, it could happen. Like, people didn't think that the dumping Big 3 was going to happen, and it did. I mean, things like that, like, people can get surprised. I mean, speaking of Carmelo Anthony, though, apparently D Rose had, like, a private workout for Carmelo. I mean, that's pretty BS. I mean, like, dude, if I was Derrick Rose, I'd be like, get the heck out of here. And apparently he, like, isn't recruiting Carmelo Anthony, but let's be honest. If Melo's like, hey, D Rose, do you want to come play? I mean, obviously he's going to go join the team. I mean, why not? I mean, just look, if he goes to the Chicago Bulls, I mean, I could see them being the #1 team. I could see them being the favorites in the East over the Miami Heat. And by the way, LeBron is definitely staying in Miami. I mean, if he, oh, look at that alley-oop, though. The 360 alley-oop, that's nasty. But still, I mean, even if LeBron goes back to Miami and they have Wade, they have Bosh, I mean, can they get a Luol Deng? Can they get a Chandler Parsons? I do not see that happening. I mean, just anything can happen this offseason. This free agency is so key to next year. Man, I just can't wait till it's all over. And we know where everyone is. It's just going to be so fun just to start, like, you know, whatever you guys play, whether it's like a MyGM mode or if you're still encouraging like an association, it's just so much fun to use those teams once everyone's signed. And look at Paul George hitting that 3. But man, this game, we've basically been out there getting dunks, alley-oops, everything. Look at that shot by Robert. He's not getting that one to go. Here we go now, up with Kyrie Irving, goes behind the back and throws the lob, and PG with the 360 alley-oop again. Like I said earlier in the video, man, for some reason I was just feeling it with everyone. I mean, everyone on the whole team was just out there getting buckets. As you see, man, James Harden's going up there, throwing the lob to Dwight Howard as the third quarter is winding down. But look at PG fading away in the post. That's the one thing that I've really loved about Paul George, is that post game. He's actually got it to go. As you see, man, Dwight Howard goes up, gets the and one to go with 4.3 remaining. So the score is going to be 69 to 78. 69. Let's go ahead into the fourth quarter, man. And as I said before, man, the Stump and State Farm assist of the game was this crappy alley-oop. Usually I let the commentators do that, but are you kidding me? After all those crazy alley-oops, they give us that one? Like, man, that would be... Oh, there would be craziness going down in the comment section. As look at Dwight Howard going up strong on Joel Embiid right there, as the Houston Rockets have made a bit of a run. But look at us throwing another alley-oop, people. This is just going absolutely crazy. As right here we're up by 5. We see Thomas Robinson for the easy slam dunk. He's always out there getting rebounds, dunks. He's always out there hustling for us, as you guys know. As see, man, he's out there grabbing a steal in the passing lane. Have a look at Kyrie Irving to Jabari Parker. And we go up by 9 with 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter now. Here we go up by 7, throwing another alley-oop to Paul George. Man, the dunks were absolutely unbelievable. Let's look at Paul George now to the rim with another slam dunk. We are up big now, people, up by 8. Here's James Harden to the rim. We jump at a wrong time, and there we go now, Rockets only down by 6. So here we go now, Paul George, great find out to Kyrie Irving, who finds Joel Embiid with 2 minutes to go. We go up by 8 points. So now it's time. We need to pull through here. Here's James Harden for the 3. Clutch bucket by James Harden as he knocks that one down. So here we go now. It's a 5-point game. Dwight Howard doesn't get the bucket to go, but look at Terrence Jones on the offensive glass. It's a 3-point game now. Here we go. We need a big bucket. Here comes Joel Embiid with the crazy finish over D12. It's a 5-point game now. We're going out. James Harden clogs the passing lane, and he takes it to the rim for the slam dunk. It's a 3-point game, people. Anything can happen. Here we go. Rockets with the possession to the rim. Harden misses the floater. Terrence Jones can't finish, and we get fouled. All we need to do is hit our free throws. Kyrie Irving, one of the best in the game, goes 2 for 2, and that is the game, people. What an awesome finish. The Rockets did make a comeback, as Hall of Fame normally does. Paul George had an unbelievable night. I mean, this was obviously like one of the best games I've ever played. I mean, if you saw the craziness that was going down, as you see, Paul George finishes with like 34 points, 4 rebounds, like 4 steals. But guys, let's go ahead and let's aim for 100 likes for the next Cleveland Cavaliers MyGM mode gameplay. That's the first time we've ever aimed for over 100 for triple digits. That would seriously mean so much if we could go ahead and reach that. So guys, as you can see, here are the stats. Paul George went off. Jabari Parker actually had a really nice game. Probably 18 of those points were from lobs. You never know, man. Jabari went out there and beasted. But guys, I did actually just upload a Minecraft video. Go ahead, check that out. There will be a little teaser in the end of this video, as usual, in the little outro screen. So guys, go ahead, check that out. A new Minecraft video will actually be out tomorrow as well. So thank you guys so much for all the support on that. And I'll see you guys next time. Scooter out. Cheers. For them diamonds. Because that's what we're after, and I'm pretty sure Ratman already has some diamonds, so that's a bit scary, man. Ratman with some diamonds, no thank you. Alright, try not to fall into that hole.